Now this is a battle I had with Paul, and it's just a little example of how unlucky I am at this game. So I lead with Punch Dagger, and he leads with Charizard. And Fire Punch doesn't do that much. Well, it does a lot, but I Stone Edge him, so no more Charizard. And I don't have Stealth Rocks on my team, so that's good. Both our teams are a little silly, as you can see by this Persian. So I send out Aggron, and no matter what Persian does, it can't really do anything to Aggron, because I double resist his stat. And he Toxics, and I guess it was just a misplay, maybe he forgot I was Steel. And then he Swaggers me, and I'm like, no big deal, I can stay out against Persian forever. So I'm just trying to get my sub up, and then I hit myself. The first of many times. And so I'm confused, and I hit myself again. And his Blastoise protects. And I'm confused, and I just want my sub up, but I hit myself a third time. And I'm already at like half health from just hitting myself. And then he yawns, and I finally snap out of confusion. And at this point, I'm a little irritated, because he hasn't done anything. And I just Magnet Rise, because I know he can set something up, bring something in that's ground. But then he revealed to me that he had a fighting type, who has Double Kick. And I know I can take one hit from Double Kick. Barely. And I don't wake up. So I don't know what I was trying to count on, because it would never happen. So Aggron's dead without doing anything. So I send out my Bruce, who's a Crobat, and he sends out Gardevoir, who traces my inner focus. Oh no. So I Brave Bird and do more than half. So that's good, I can two-shot it. Unless he wants to switch, in which case I'll do a big chunk of damage to whatever comes out. So I just U-turn out, thinking that he might want to switch, and if he doesn't, I'll at least KO the Gardevoir. So I send out this weird Noctowl that was made for me in a roulette battle. And I had so much fun using it that I kind of use it from time to time anyway, even though... Anyway, it's really bulky, and he did an Ice Beam, and I know I could take it, but he gets a crit, so it does more than half. Ugh. But at least I get off the Hypnosis. That's one thing that's good for me, you know? So I roost off the damage from the crit, and he's asleep, and my only attacking move is Nightshade. This is very important to remember for the rest of the battle. So I just whirlwind him out. I don't like having to fight this. And the one thing I can't damage comes out. So I send out Punch Dagger, knowing he's probably going to want to status it, the Noctowl. And he switches out, and Punch Dagger hits himself. So far, every turn I've been confused, I've hit myself. So I reveal to him my OU Pokemon. And I don't use this thing very well. I do a Charge Beam. For some reason, I knew he had Double Kick. I should have just gone for Thunderbolt. I survive it, so I do a Thunderbolt. And there goes Hitmonlee. And then he sends out Persian. This was my one chance to get rid of Persian. And I just went for Charge Beam. Even if I got the attack raise, it would only be one move of attack raise. So what was the point? I have no idea what my thought process was, other than I forgot I was Life Orb or something. So he sends out Blastoise to die. And there goes Jolteon. And Melodic comes back out, she's still asleep. And I'm just going to try and get as much damage on it as I can. And my Crobat has Taunt, so If it looks like it's going to try and recover or rest talk, or it's probably not a rest talk because I would have seen sleep talk, but if it tries to do any shenanigans, I could just taunt it and then roost. And I half expected it to recover there, but it didn't. I'm actually not sure who's going to win this speed battle, Michael Fable or Melodic, because they're both pretty slow. And I figured I might be able to KO with Meteor Mash and get the attack raise, but even if he didn't recover, I don't think I would have KO'd him. So I just knock off those leftovers, because he's already at enough health to the point where he's going to be annoying again. And the way this Clefable works is he's really bulky, and he just keeps Meteor Mashing until his attack goes up all the way. And then he also has Soft Boiled. I did not think that Surf would KO me, but I don't know why. So Noctowl comes out again, and he Ice Beams. And I Nightshade. And that's going to be just enough to kill him. It does 100 damage. I'm guessing that Clefable and Melodic had a speed tie, because it was kind of if and if on that. So then Persian comes out, and I already know I've lost. There's nothing I can do. Of all the Pokemon to make the biggest difference, it was Persian. By the way, I'm confused, and I just hit myself again. So every turn I was confused, I hit myself. Then he does Fury Swipes, and he has Technician, so every hit is boosted. And he hits me 5 times. I don't know what to do against this.